In a recent Smithsonian article, Teller from I guess you can call them entertainers and magicians from Penn and Teller, was interviewed. And I think I've read the article about a dozen times, because you could replace everything in there about magic and take that word out and put in the word investing. And one of the things that stood out to me the most was, and he was talking about the kind of the art of magic and how magic is thousands of years old, and neuroeconomics and behavioral economics is really only about 30 years old, and how, they have got nothing on people understanding magic. So I thought about that, of course, with investing. Now look on the screen here. What you see on the screen is 6 different ticker symbols. 6 different ticker symbols. You have a large cap ETF, an international dividend, a small cap, a mid cap, a value ETF. So on here, you have represented 6 different, some people would call them asset classes. People would say, yeah, I'm diversified. And when reading Teller's article, 2 things stood out the most to me. One, he said, the lie people tell themselves is the lie they'll believe the most, because they told it to themselves, so they don't think it's a lie. And one of the lies that I think people are telling themselves is, if I own enough things, if I'm diversified enough, if I have enough ticker symbols, then I'm safe. And so look on the screen here. Even though there's only 6 lines, these 6 lines represent probably about 700 stocks. Each line represents between 50 and 500 stocks. And so the lie people tell themselves is, if I have enough ticker symbols, then I'm safe, then my money is safe, then my future is safe, then I'll be secure. But that's not true, because not only are we lying to ourselves about that, but even more important, we're tricking our brain. Actually, we're tricking our eyes. And he said it, Teller also said this in there, if you can trick a person's eyes, you can trick their brain. And so if someone looks into their portfolio and sees 50 ticker symbols, 100 ticker symbols, their eyes will say, oh my gosh, look how many things I own. It's so complicated, it's so difficult, I'm so diversified, I'm so safe. And if they can trick the eyes, they can trick the brain to believe that. So here we have on the screen 500 to 600 different investments represented in 6 lines, and people would have the experience that, hey, I'm diversified. But really, are you? Look, they all kind of go up together and they all kind of go down together. And if I move this line into the future, which I'm doing, you can also see that they all move down together. And so what does it mean then? Investors are tricking their eyes, which trick their brains, and they're also lying to themselves. So this is a very clear example why people have the experience that they're doing everything right, and yet they're getting poorer over time. This conventional idea of diversification died with pets.com and every other .com ridiculous business that died in the year 2000. But people have not really figured it out yet that diversification in the conventional way died over a decade ago. And look at that. Yeah, they're all going up. Yeah, they're all going down. There's no diversification there. And so what you can do, you can pull up your own ticker symbols, put them up on a chart. This is Google Finance. Put them up and see, are they all moving up together and are they all moving down together? If they are, you're not diversified. You're heavily concentrated. One of the knee-jerk reactions a lot of people get when they look at the Fearless Wealth portfolios, they go, "Oh, it's so concentrated." And what they're really meaning is their eyes are getting confused because there's not 100 ticker symbols in them. In the portfolio, there's anywhere between 3 to 10 ticker symbols, and at the high end, 20. So their eyes are getting confused that this is dangerous, which then confuses their mind. So the takeaway is look at your investments, see how many you own. If you own more than 20 ticker symbols, including all of your portfolios, everything you have, then you have been lying to yourself unknowingly, and you've tricked your eyes, which have tricked your brains. So stop tricking yourself. Thanks, everybody. I look forward to seeing you soon, and I'm so glad you're here. Okay, I'll speak to you then.